Hey everybody, welcome back. We're doing another Marvel Future Revolution video. In this one, Scarlet Witch. Is she the most OP character, and is a nerf coming? So we're gonna get into that. We're gonna see what we see in here as far as how dominant is she. We're gonna try a couple look-sees there. If you have not seen the build that we put together on her, again, shout out Twisted and Rob. It is the best build out there. We've got PvE and PvP. You will get massive numbers from it, okay? And there's a reason everybody is switching to Scarlet Witch, and everybody is. So let's get to it.
Bring me WolverThor!
Not necessarily, let's just see if Dimension Duel it shows. So between Spider-Man and Scarlet Witch are still sort of the best. We got Server Leader up there high up. We got some Wolverines, some Spider-Mans, Scarlet Witch. Yag's still up there with DS, which is pretty impressive. We got some Widows. We've got, it looks like Monel switching to Scarlet Witch. Let's see, anyone else up here switch to Scarlet Witch? It doesn't look like the rest of these folks have, but Parsival switched. Buckeye I know is talking. I know Goofy talked about switching. Half Sense still on his Spider-Man. Morningstar switched. Blue Dragon switched. I mean, this is not this is just a mega flight. I can tell you that I've gotten so many messages and DMs and all these different things about Scarlet Witch and how good she is and is she good and what builds. I want to remind everybody, come to the Discord. There's a link in the description below. We have two builds, one for PvE and one for PvE, so you can get both sides. Watch the video if you're wondering, like, well, there's a bunch of different options here. We walk through those and explain them for you so that you know what point is what and an advantage versus one set versus another. So that way, depending on your play style or maybe what you've got a bunch of gear of, you might be able to just say, you know what, I've got enough of this and I'm okay with these sort of stipulations. So that will help you decide. Now, in general, Scarlet Witch is definitely just insane. Just straight up insane. The damage she can do in PvE and PvP. I was talking to, I think it was Viadoc last night, who's also switched to Scarlet Witch. And I think he was talking about one of his hits got like 60 mil on her nuke, which I was just like, that's just holy cow. Holy cow. 60 million. I mean, you got to understand how to line things up a little bit, but still, like, that is straight. That's just craziness. So the discussion now is, I mean, personally, I don't think there's really a debate on whether she's overpowered or not. I think she's clearly the top tune in the game right now. You know, I think that if you understand the abilities that she has and can use, that's what's gonna make you good. And then from there, you're just gonna ultimately dominate in both aspects of the game. And you can dominate using one set of gear, which to me is really what you kind of want to get to, where it's just like, okay, I'm clearly, you don't have to play with multiple sets. You don't have to worry about jumping all over the place. So anyway, you can see these things happening. You can check your rankings. I guarantee you're running into them in Dimension Duel nonstop, which is what we're going to look at here. And see if we can get some plays or get some folks to queue up against and sort of experience this a little bit firsthand. So I am not the best Dimension Dueler in the world, but I think we should get an idea of looking at some, hopefully. I know I either get Spider-Man or Scarlet Witches. So Beast Mode 3, I think, is a pretty good Widow here. I'll fast forward through this one because we're mainly looking for witches, but all right, what do we get this time? One of the things where, I mean, why am I ranked? I mean, don't get me wrong, I understand that I'm not super into Dimension Duel and I'm low ranked, but level 100, like, why? Really? It's where I talk about getting bots in here. They should just, I mean, that was too basics. Like, that's, I mean, maybe that person was, in fairness, maybe that person was on the Dimension Duel quest. I don't remember what level that was, but it shouldn't happen. Give bots in game to do that, but I don't know. I'm not necessarily holding my breath for that, but it'd be something where it'd keep people from getting upset, you know? Spider-Man, where are all these Scarlet Witches that I always face? Where'd they go? Spider-Man is another one that people are sort of wanting to get nerfed. They think he hits too hard, he dodges too much. And I will say, squad battles, Spider-Man is stupid. I mean, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, just still like just taking on your whole team. It's just dumb. Like, yeah, that seems, you know, balanced. See, one hit, he's almost dead. I really don't like Spider-Man. They drive me nuts. Arr, they drive me nuts. So let's see if we can get a Scarlet Witch here. I'm gonna start fast forwarding maybe a little bit here because that's what our focus is. Another Spider-Man. Next one up. So because this Spider-Man sort of fits in that same general genre of, you know, like a broken type, frustrated, everyone else frustrated, you know, type of thing. It's like, all right. Well, that wasn't so bad. He must not have a ton of dodge, or maybe I wonder if I left my accuracy card on. Normally I didn't do that. A little tip for you for squad battle, though sometimes it doesn't matter. Captain Stabbin, you know, I'm gonna leave this in here because he's actually pretty good, if I remember right. I think he normally beats me. So I want to give a shout out to a good Captain America out there, or at least a solid one who's, you know, around my level of competitiveness, not a, you know, crazy, like, you know, 7 million or whatever, but I always like to, you know, give those type of players as much of a shout out as I can. This one I'm doing okay so far though. Oh, it looks like I probably got him this game. Yeah, well, still. Beaten me before, I'm pretty sure. Another 118. No, I'm just gonna fast forward this. It's silly. It's funny, I do this video where, you know, I want all these Scarlet Witches, which I normally face in Dimension Duel, and now I can't find any of them. It's like, what the heck is going on? Where are you guys all at? I mean, that's why I just... I'm sorry, Lickety. Game shouldn't be set up that way. I'm not even that strong, frankly. All right, here's a Wolverine. I mean, people are talking about him being OP. We'll play this one a little bit so you can check it out. Still looking for that Scarlet Witch. And now, as far as the nerf goes, okay, so let's talk about that a little bit because my RNG luck, or the people queuing, is not playing nice for the video. I expect a nerf. So if you are, and there's no reason for me to think that other than just it's obvious. So, man, look at this Wolverine. I can literally, like, he's just hiding from me nonstop. Wolverine's good. I don't think I hit him very much. Hopping around a lot. Those untargetables are pretty good. GG, Howlett. So Scarlet Witch nerfing. You know, it's funny because some characters have been sitting around for so long, like Spider-Man. He got a major nerf back in the day where it caused a bunch of people to quit with that specialization dodge situation, but that was straight up broken. So I get why they did that. I just can't even imagine if that was still in game. I'd be like, this is stupid, like just straight stupid. I expect a nerf from Scarlet Witch. You know, they cut down on the devs though, and like, I don't know if that's something they're gonna jump on in the next 2-3 months. I could see it, and this is my worry, is that so many people are switching to Scarlet Witch that it could just straight up, here we go, here's the Scarlet Witch. Though the record isn't that great, so we'll see what's going on here. They might have just switched over and are trying to figure out a little bit, but so I think because of just how many people are switching over and because the fact that she is so overpowered, that that is gonna be like it should be a red flag to them. Oh, this one's silly. And see that hit? Look, these hits are just crazy. Barrier. That was a good one. This is, yeah, as I say, that was a good fight. So like, even with the record that was that, you know, as far as the win-loss goes, pretty poor. Still felt very difficult. She just got a lot of evasive moves. She got a good couple dashes that are insane wombo combos. They can just straight up nuke you. So like I said, I'm expecting that she can do so much damage with some of her abilities, especially like in a borderline one shot. I think they're gonna go in there and go, this doesn't make sense, this isn't balanced. But I also don't know when they do that because the dev situation. I'm gonna fast forward through this one. Here we, oh, okay, so Kate Bishop is going to house me. Kate's a really good player. Faced off in Omega War a bunch of times. This is gonna get disgusting. So I don't even know what I'm gonna do here, but that was one hit. One hit. I mean, I even thought I dodged in that. It's just, yeah, Scarlet Witch is just insane. Just like, the hits from her are crazy. Now, Kate is an extremely good, strong player. I don't even know what their power is, but I'm assuming it's very high given what, I think they're in penthouses. It's one of the upper echelon alliances. We faced an alliance the other day, an alliance in Mega War that had like almost all Scarlet Witches. It's insane. So that's why I wanted to shoot this video a little bit, and I was hoping to get some more dimension duels with, you know, her in it as well. But I mean, really, this is about discussing whether she's going to get nerfed or not. And one, I think she definitely is. So I think everybody should prep for that. And two, the question though is when. And normally I would have said, oh, real quick, like this is so obviously blatantly broken that, or, you know, like she just hits like too hard. It's crazy. And I know all my Scarlet Witch friends are going to be mad at me for saying that, but it's just, that's the truth. And even that, like, okay, like web shot just shoots farther than a sniper, like, okay, and it tracks, like, okay. It's just silly. So I definitely think it's, you know, something that they're just likely gonna do. Now, do I think it's a great idea to nerf stuff like that? No, I don't. But you know, what else are they gonna do? At this point in the game though, I do find it a little weird that, you know, they've cut developers, and, you know, so we really don't know what's gonna happen with them. So, you know, do they decide to just wait a bit? Do they wait longer to see what's going on? Like, do they just want to, you know, drag this thing out a little bit? Do they want to try to make some money off of it? You know, I don't know. You know, maybe, but you know, that's the hard part about what all this stuff's going to be. Did I not dodge into that? I swear, you know, I swear there is a longer invincibility for characters like Spider-Man than there is for Black Widow. Like, I dodged in, did one ability, and through the end, like, I couldn't even get that ability off and I wasn't invincible. Like, really? Really? There's something, I don't know. I'll have to rewatch the video on that. Comment below. Let me know if I'm mistaken there. But I swear, like, I should be able, this is silly. I should be able to dodge into something and pull off one ability being invincible, but maybe I screwed it up. I don't know. So anyway, Scarlet Witch, I firmly believe is gonna be nerfed. I absolutely encourage everybody, you know, to roll to her. I think she's good, you know, and I just think that, you know, she's gonna be really fun to play for a while. And if that's kind of the point of the game, right? Is to have some fun, play characters you enjoy, do that sort of thing. But I, at the same time, want to be realistic with all y'alls and say, you know, I do think at some point here she's going to get nerfed, unfortunately, but it could be longer than normal because they cut back so much on their team. So yay. That could make people excited. That could make people frustrated. You know, I don't know. Soul Hunter here is going to kick my butt. I'll end with this. So Soul Hunter is about a 1.7 Spider-Man. I get my butt wrecked in squad battles against them every single time. And I just, like, I'll have my Widow who's about 2 million. I'll have my Wolverine who's like a 1.3, and my Scarlet Witch who's like a 1.4. I mean, look at that. One set of web shots and I'm just like almost dead. Second shot of, I mean, it's just crazy. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Web swing, web swing, web swing. I ult and I'm like, okay, I guess it doesn't. That's one thing I actually don't like about Widow that is a little bit unfortunate about her ult. I know non-Widow players will hate this, but I really wish she could ult whenever she wanted. Like, why does someone have to be in range? Because by the time that guy's coming down, he's already web shooting at me. So I can't do anything. And like, I'm going to get that damage no matter what. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm dead. So anyway, so that's where I'm going to end the video. You guys can see me getting crushed by Soul Hunter. I think Scarlet Witch is an amazingly OP tune. Check out the the Discord link in the description below. Find those builds. They're going to be really good. Oh, here's, you know what? I'll end on this one actually. Let's see. I'm not familiar with this player. A little bit lower rank, but clearly run into Scarlet Witch. Let's see if it's good. You know, I ran into Scarlet Witch the other day, level 108. Now, granted, it was a high squad rank and it was from a player who clearly was re-rolling to Scarlet Witch, but I just took it for granted. Oh, are you there? Hello? I think this person's AFK. Oh, well. Anyway, they beat me. It was tough. And I was like, ugh. So anyway, appreciate you guys making this far. Scarlet Witch, amazing. Check out the Discord to get those builds. Build her up if you want to, but do prepare yourself for a potential adjustment in the future. All right. So appreciate you. Like I said, hammer down like buttons, click notification bell, subscribe. Until next time, hope you have a wonderful day.